The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 409 of your daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Bicycle Eye playing cards. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. So, we have the Bicycle Eye here, Eye playing cards, in a standard glossy finish tuck box. And to be honest, I don't really know much about these, but I had them in my collection. I was like, let's review these today. So, here we are. So you got the bicycle logo here in white there. And then you got this kind of image here. I'm not even sure what the design is, but got a little circle design there, a little pillar thing with a little circle design on it. And you can definitely tell that the colorway is definitely red and blue colorway. So you got some light red, some dark red, some light blues, and some darker blues. On one side, you kind of got this little triangle images, and then this kind of like eye design. Same kind of design on the other side there. On the bottom, you got the barcode and the information there. And I just realized that it says I down there, but I had to look these up prior to this. And then now I just realized it says I there, but it says 2019, the United States Playing Company, made in the USA there, and they're from 2019. On the back, a little sneak peek of that back design. For the seal, you just got the standard United States Playing Company black seal with the white border and the white outline spade. And on top, you got a little stripe design. On the tuck flap, you got the little corporate information there and a little red circle there. On the tuck flap, you kind of got some kind of little compass, almost kind of little design there. In a way there, a little circle design. I would take the cards out of the box. On the inside tuck box, just plain white, nothing too crazy with things going on inside of there. Now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. And first start with that back side. So here we have a one-way back design there with the standard white border going around there. And it's a blue and red colorway with a little bit of gray in there. So you got that kind of like blue up here and then the same down here, but in red. Well, technically it's a mirrored design, just the colorways aren't mirrored. So it's a one-way with the designs the same on this side and this side. Just anyway. Then you kind of got that circle design with a little gray circle. And then there's like different lines of different colors there. So you got the light blues, the dark reds, and the light reds there. So lots of red and blue. And if you were to flip it over, the design would be upside down because the red would be on top instead of the blue. And now for the cards you get with the deck. Here we start with the first Joker. It's a Joker there. And it's a blue and red Joker. And you kind of got this little face kind of here. You got the little pillar kind of there and the blue and then the eye there. Looks like it has a little mouth. And then the red little hat. And you got the blue triangle up there and a red triangle down there. And then you get to the second Joker, same design. And it says Joker. That's exactly the same. But then you have the red triangle at the top and the blue one at the bottom. And you have the red little pillar, the eye and the little mouth, and then you got the blue little hair or hat there in the back. Then we get to the extra cards here. So you got two cards that have the back design on the back, but then if you flip it over, the design is not mirrored there, because it would be upside down. So like this is like the same, but then one of the cards is reverse there, so you kind of got a little reversed kind of card there. But then you got a double backer of the back design, so like a standard, I think, one, and then you get that custom ace of spades there, and you got this blue spade. The spades are in like a blue there, like a dark blue for like the spade pips in the corner. And you got this custom ace of spades, which I am not entirely sure what the design is, but you got the little eye there, and then you got this kind of like artistic kind of design. There was multiple shades of blue and a little bit of gray, and then for the rest of the spades, you kind of got this like split in half kind of spade there, like a custom spade design with a little blue dot in the middle there, and that goes throughout the rest of the spades. And then you get the Jack, Queen, and King of Spades, and they are fully custom. And I could not tell you what the design is, but they look a little pretty crazy though for the design there. You got those crazy designs there. Definitely was multiple shades of blue. And then for the diamonds here, you got that custom ace of diamonds here. And I'm not sure if they're supposed to be like faces or not because it looks like those could be like eyes or something. I'm not entirely sure there. And then the diamonds are in that darker red tone to it there. So it's pretty. All the pips are pretty much the same. Where it was that half and half design, kind of like split in half with a little dot in the middle. You have a red dot in the middle, and then you get to the court cards, the Jack, Queen, and King of diamonds here, fully custom once again. What's the designs, which I cannot tell you what specifically they are. They might be some kind of like face or some kind of something, because they are called the bicycle eye, but I'm not entirely sure. But they have the multiple shades of red there. And oops, I just took the king with me. And for the clubs, got that blue colorway for the court cards, fully custom there. Once again, those, I guess they're kind of faces, because this one, Jack, you can kind of see a face. Like, that could be like a nose, or mustache, or mouth, and an eye, so there's something. But it's a little bit hard to even see that. You have to like stare at it for a while. So they're kind of like a person, but like, I don't know. It's kind of confusing. And then you got the half and half club design there with the custom clubs there, and that little blue dot in the middle. That goes through with the rest of the clubs. Then you got that custom ace of clubs there. There's that big design with the multiple shades of blue there. You can kind of see a little bit of a face, I guess. But it's a little bit hard to see. And then lastly, the hearts. Once again, those four custom hearts there. Which you kind of can see a little face in some of them, but some of them it just looks like a bunch of shapes there with the multiple shades of red. And then you got the hearts there with the half and half design once again with a little red dot in the middle. And they are the dark red colorway. And lastly, for the last, you got the custom ace of hearts there. The big heart there and the multiple shades of red there. And now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling. Even though we know that they're the air cushion finish, we'll start with the springs. And they are a little bit slick. They're pretty nice springs there. They're definitely on a little bit of a stiffer side, because I had to put a little bit of effort into it, not like too much. So some people will have a little bit of trouble springing these straight out of the box, but they're not too bad. That one is upside down. Those are still pretty smooth strings, even though they're slightly on the stiffer side. And now for the fans. Well, as you can see, they spread pretty evenly, but you can't really see the numbers just because the numbers are kind of more into the card and on the outside. I am spreading them pretty evenly though, so they spread pretty evenly. Can't really see the numbers, but there's no real stickiness to the cards. But now for the Pharaoh. Super smooth Pharaoh. And now for a giant fan of that back design. And now time for that reverse Pharaoh. Reverse Pharaoh is pretty smooth as well. They're pretty similar. You'd have to test, see what one works better for you. But now for a giant fan of the faces. And now time for the riffle shuffle or bridge shuffle. And this is the part of the video where that one-way backside will get all mixed up. Well, they seem to have super smooth bridge shuffles and riffle shuffles. So no issues there at all. Now for a few little packet cuts. Well, the pack cuts are pretty smooth there. They pack it pretty nicely, not like too slippery. or anything like that. So pretty average pack of cuts. Alright, now time for that one-handed cut or Chevalier cut. And now for the dribble. It's hard to tell which way has the grip, but I think it might be with the back design up, which has a little bit more grip to it. Right now for that spread fan. And lastly, spread the cards on the table. Well, I gotta say, it's definitely a custom bicycle deck. It's definitely an odd bicycle deck because I don't really get the purpose of it. But with most cards, it's just to have fun. Definitely a different kind of design there. Definitely not like a deck that I would be picking up like all the time or anything, because it's a odd design to it. There, like I don't even know what the design is. It just looks like a bunch of circles and colors there. And it's not like a terrible design. It's also it's just a design, I guess. And then for the faces, they're definitely fully custom there. So you got like the face cards here, or the number of cards, where they're that kind of half and half design. So they're like split in half with a little dot in the middle. That goes throughout all those pips, and then you got the court cards, which are these crazy kind of designs there, which you can barely even tell that there is faces in there, but it's super hard to tell, I guess, because they all are like that. So if I pick up another one, it's hard to even see. But like this one, you can slightly see a face a little bit better compared to this one. So they're a bit confusing for the court cards. Yeah. So it's an okay design. Definitely not one of my favorites, but I don't hate it. But I also don't love it at the same time. But for the handling, these are that air cushion finish from the United States Playing Company. So they handle fantastic. They're a little bit on the stiffer side. Straight out of the box, a little bit stiff. But when you start breaking them in and getting them worked in, then they start feeling fantastic. But other than the stiffness, they handle fantastic. Nice and smooth and spreadable. And they handle fantastic, feel great in the hands. So I guess with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. This has been day 409 of your daily deck review. This has been the Bicycle Eye playing cards, and I'm the Canadian Card Collector signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.